Good morning, everybody.
I hooked to Wi-Fi. We'll see if that helps.
Is that what the difference is today?
No. It makes no difference at all.
Okay.
Where is everybody? Where you at? There's 4 people, 14 people. Good morning. 32 people. You guys are trickling in.
Hey.
So, you guys think it's going to end today or what? Wouldn't that be great?
Be so great.
Lamar Alexander has come out to say he will not be asking for witnesses. That is a blow to the Democrats, and hopefully that means they can just vote and be done. And Adam Schiff is already like, well, I mean, if he's acquitted, it doesn't really count because there were no witnesses. It's not a real trial.
They've all been saying at this point, if he's impeached for life.
Oh my God.
So,
okay, if that makes you feel better.
Yeah,
then...
they're there.
Right.
They're there, losers.
Just
whatever. Yeah, but he's doing I don't think they understand how the law works, right? I mean, it's like there's no trial.
You should look up the definition of acquit.
There's no trial, so it doesn't count. It doesn't count.
That's what they're saying. You know what it says? To free someone of a criminal charge by a verdict of not guilty. And after that happens, then you're not guilty.
Yeah.
Right?
You're acquitted.
That
means that you're free to go. You're free to go.
Free to go and free to get reelected.
Yeah. So y'all can suck it.
Yeah. Oh God, I hope so much that
if that happens. I hope it happens. That'd be great because maybe they could get some actual work done.
That would be really, really nice.
Good Lord.
I mean, they won't.
I know. For the first time, I don't know. It's like just in time for 6 months from now for him to be reelected. I swear they've gotten nothing done. These people. All they've done for the past 3.5 years is try to get this guy impeached. It's just ridiculous.
So, congrats. Come in.
Hey guys, sorry.
That's all right. You want to say hi to?
Yeah, we're on live.
Oh, hey.
That's
going.
Kevin. That's producer Kevin.
That's Kevin, y'all.
He's going to be recording our ads with us this morning.
Did you have a question? You can.
Yeah, if you could forward the
template.
I didn't do that.
Let me do that right now. I'll do that. Miriam, talk to everybody while I forward the template.
Okay.
Hello. I'm going to do it right
and
now.
Kevin,
Kevin,
we'll be there at like 8:15.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's cool.
Sounds
I'm doing it right now, Kevin.
Okay, while she's doing that, we have a thank you to...
Oh my gosh, yes.
So we got the most beautiful homemade scarves and what are they called? The headbands from Richard and Carol Krumreig. God, I hope I'm not butchering that name. And it's our team colors. So look, Daisy got like this headband with Tennessee colors and a scarf to match.
And I love it.
And I got the same only for Georgia. Okay. Is that not the cutest stuff, you guys?
Isn't it the greatest?
It's from the greatest
Carol and
followers.
Richard.
Carol
oh my
and
God,
Richard.
Carol and Richard.
So nice.
So cute. Look at the scarf, you guys.
And
it's like the greatest.
Fuzzy
oh my
and
God.
Warm.
Like how great is
So
that?
nice.
How great is it? I'm gonna wear it to the games. I just love it so much. And then
so nice.
elsewhere. We love scarves because it's freezing cold here.
Yeah.
All the fuzzy things.
All the fuzzy things.
So thank you.
Thank you very much, Carol and
I
Richard.
just sent it to Kevin.
So sweet. Okay, good. All right, so anyway, impeachment, whatever. That's probably going to end today. We can only hope. Cross every appendage you've got and just make it so that we can finally...
all the things.
All of the things, because...
all the things.
I cannot deal if this goes past this weekend.
Yeah.
I just can't.
Yeah.
It's Q&A day. What do you guys got? What you got? Have you listened to the podcast? Are you as hip and trendy as we are now, using all of the words? What?
That is in my template, you guys. That's in my template. It's Pee Wee Herman. That's in my... I mean, I just saw that and I had to share with you. I can't be the only one that sees it. Sorry.
Oh my God. All right.
Pee Wee Herman's making a comeback. That's in our template today.
Will actually have consequences for his laughing episode.
Who? Who had a
Don
laughing?
Lemon.
Oh, he'll
He's not
face
gonna...
nothing.
No.
I mean, if he's not faced consequences for just sucking.
Right. I mean,
journalism.
how much worse do his ratings have to get?
I know, right?
Before they're... Yeah. I don't think he's going to get in trouble.
The consequence will be the ballot box. All of us going to the ballot box in 2020.
Yeah, the consequence it'll be used in all the advertising.
Yes.
Right? People will get reminded of how little they think of you from now until the election.
Because they already used it for an ad.
Mm-hmm.
The RNC did.
They seized.
Which was
They pounced.
That was brilliant. And I hope they continue to use stuff like that because they need to do that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder how Adam Schiff-Brains is feeling about this mess. Well, he's a
Schiff for brains.
His eyes are bulging, you guys.
Yeah.
I mean, there's
the bulgier he gets, the more joy that we feel. Because he's so upset about all this. He gets so upset because he knows that it's all unraveling. And
you have to believe, even if let's say the vote, worst case, is 50-50 and Justice Roberts has to be the tiebreaker, don't you feel like he's going to know it's pointless? Like, even if they called witnesses and dragged this out, there's no way they're going to get 67 votes to impeach. So why put the country through this?
I think it's a time thing. I think they're trying to just do this and drag it out to the election. They're trying to wear the American public down. And I think, honestly, I think that's been a big part of this.
They're trying to just make everybody madder?
Well, I think they feel like if they can drag the American public down and try to get the morale so low, they'll be like, you know what, we probably should just get this guy out of office and then put somebody else in because, they want to associate the low morale with Trump. And it's not working. It's not working.
That's a terrible idea.
It is. It's a terrible idea. But I think that they try to make us believe that he's a bad person.
Yeah.
Therefore, we need a new president. No, y'all are the bad people. Y'all suck. You've been doing this for 3.5 years, and meanwhile, Trump is working.
He's getting so much crap done.
Yeah, he's still getting stuff done remarkably. So go away. Do your jobs. We're paying you ridiculous amounts of money.
You don't like my grandmother's cookies?
What?
I don't know what
I don't know what that means either.
I like cookies.
I like cookies too. Yeah. You can send us cookies. We'll try them. And I assure you we'll probably like them, especially through your grandmother's.
The last answer last night with Nadler racing to the podium and Schiff for brains saying, I missed the rest of that comment.
Something about Bernie on the campaign trail too. Good morning, everybody coming in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah. I don't want to rely on Roberts. That's terrifying.
Well, he is very squirrely. It's true. And the whole thing with Rand Paul, not saying the question, not reading the question.
And then Rand Paul's like, I'm going to go ahead and put it on Twitter.
I'm going to say, and I'm going to say it at this press conference too.
Yeah.
Because we aren't supposed to know who the whistleblower is, so why can I not say the name of this guy?
Yeah.
And whistleblower protections, by the way, are not a guarantee of anonymity. They're a guarantee that the whistleblower will not face consequences. In other words, they will not lose their job.
Yeah.
So shout his name from the rooftops. I don't understand why we're going through this whole rigmarole.
And if there's a suspicion that all this began in the Obama administration, I think we have a right to know that. Yeah. Hello.
He just pretended to change Obama's AC in order to get it passed. I don't trust Roberts. Well, I mean, you have reason to not trust him.
Who's going to win in Iowa?
I think Bernie will.
It's probably going to be me.
I think it is going to be.
It's going to be me. Feel the burn, everybody.
Which is amazing because you haven't been there. Like, you've been sitting in the Senate trial, and that's.
Which is terrifying. You guys, if you guys haven't seen all the O'Keefe stuff that's come out, you need to look into that. We have a lot of it on our site. Obviously, you can look into it, but this is the stuff they're not reporting in the mainstream media, and it is terrifying.
And did you see James O'Keefe got his hands on an email that was sent from like very, very tippy top, or the general counsel of the Bernie campaign, telling everyone, don't answer questions about this. Make sure that you always assume that you're being recorded. Don't make the campaign look bad. But they're basically just instructing everyone,
like, shut up now.
Shut down. Don't say anything.
Unbelievable.
They're such cowards. Such total cowards.
It's like, basically, we're communists, but we're unwilling to talk about it now freely. Until we get into office, and then we're going to implement all the communism. All the communism!
Here is your gulag!
I mean, these people are nuts. Yeah. They are nuts.
What will the news media do after all this is over?
Well, they're going to blame it all on Trump. They're going to run with the narrative that, Adam Schiff is running with, right?
That he's not really not guilty. Because there wasn't a trial.
And an acquittal isn't really an acquittal, right? They're gonna change the definition of acquittal, right?
You go with that then. That's a great idea.
Because this is what they do.
Which podcast has the new slang words? The one that we did this week. The one that came out on Wednesday.
The newest one.
I think that the headline or the title of it is, "This podcast is lit AF."
Yeah.
So it should be easy to find.
Yeah.
Love listening to you guys when I'm working out.
Thank you, Mary.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I love the Common Sense podcast. Everybody should. Thank you. set my alarm for 7:45 and you started early.
I know. She's starting to make us.
Well,
she's making us start early nowadays.
I'm sorry, you guys, but we have like a whole bunch of other crap we have to do this morning.
But you've been doing that a lot this week. We probably, if we're going to start at like 7:35, we should probably start letting people know.
I always say, when people ask what time, I say we always start sometime between 7:30 and 8, just to cover our bases. So I always say that.
Yeah.
So it's not really a 7:45 rule.
Let's start saying it's probably going to be around 7:35 because we've been starting early like all week.
Yeah, it's just how our morning works.
Yeah.
Bernie can't win against Biden. Don't think he can do enough push-ups.
That's very true.
Oh,
I would love to see those two do a push-up contest. Yeah.
Andy Kaufman, somebody said, apropos of I don't know what.
Can we get a refund on the impeachment? I'd like to get a refund on all these people's salaries.
The pens? Oh my God, that's like the least of our.
I know.
Of what we've paid
of what
for.
we spend on these yahoos. My goodness.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
Unable to see your messages in Facebook since the upgrade.
A lot of people,
we don't actually send messages through Facebook. That's an automated process that is set up with some advertising partners of ours. So if you're seeing messages in Messenger from Chicks on the Right, we are not actually writing those messages. My morning wake me up sunshine.
Hi, Michelle.
Whistleblower.
I can't see more.
Yeah.
We can't see more.
If you write a lot,
Kevin.
we don't see it. We only see like
good
one,
morning,
2
Texas. Howdy.
2 sentences at the most.
Yeah, we love coffee with y'all in the morning too. We really do.
I get to work at 4:30. Wow, that's an early start.
That's early.
Holy cow.
I get up at 4:55, but I don't get to work at 4:30.
Oh, do you think Schiff looks like Andy Kaufman? from
Yes.
Tennessee? Oh,
I do.
That's mean to Andy Kaufman.
Well,
Kinda.
he was a little disheveled.
But
And yes, I think he does. I think he absolutely does.
Are you going to show some shoulder?
No,
Kevin wants
I'm not. And he's doing the morning show he's filling in for the morning show guy this morning, so he's going to be grumpy.
Yeah, he's super grumpy.
He gets so grumpy when he has to do more than what he needs to do.
Yeah, Don Lemon's apology was total facepalm. That was the lamest non-apology ever.
He was full of crap. Everybody knows he's full of crap.
Keep up the good work. Love you.
Thank
too.
you, John.
Thank you.
Good morning, Amy.
What time do you get up in the morning to look so freaking
Oh
good
my
by
God,
7:30?
you guys are very sweet. I get up at 4:55, 5 o'clock every morning. But I mean, I leave by 6:20, 6:30. But I help my daughter get ready in the morning. I like to spend some time with my daughter before she goes to school.
I don't even see my kid in the morning because I'm gone before he even gets up.
He's a teenager and he probably doesn't care. But my daughter's 9. I do her hair and all that kind of stuff. I like to spend some time with her.
Thank you for saying we're hilarious. Somebody said from Texas.
That's sweet. Howdy, Texas.
I met a dog yesterday at the hair salon.
You did?
It was one of these like super fluffy, super light, white almost, golden retrievers.
Really?
I've never seen a golden retriever
So
that
white?
like the color of Ella.
Oh my gosh.
It was incredible. And his shoulders were so fluffy and like long somehow.
And she's probably all bathed.
And it's a breeder apparently on the west side of Indy that like even Sean Hannity uses.
Really?
Yeah, like some super ritzy fancy breeder.
That's so
anyway,
funny.
It was the nicest dog ever. His name was
Coronavirus
Gus.
in Chicago. Yikes.
2. It's a husband and wife.
Yeah, the
case
wife
now.
went over there and came back and gave it to the husband.
Yeah.
Why are you in China? Why are you going to China?
Well, now that the State Department finally said today that they upgraded the travel thing to say just don't go.
Just don't go.
Like it's not even an advisory anymore.
It's unlivable and whatnot. We've been telling y'all for 6 years. I mean, the rivers are on fire there.
And now like everybody in China's like, I'm not a disease.
Thank you, Kimberly. She loves all of our pictures of our families on the gram.
Aww.
That's very sweet.
Did you shake its nose?
Did you go?
No,
Yeah.
I did not grab the top snout of
Yeah.
Gus's face, but I loved on him. He's
Bloomberg
so fuzzy.
is a crazy weirdo. He's like never been around a dog in his life.
God.
I swear.
The English cream retrievers. Oh, okay. So that's like an actual thing.
I think Bloomberg is also from the planet Gleborg 9. just like seriously, just like Zuckerberg.
Yeah.
I mean, Zuckerberg obviously is from the planet Gleborg 9.
I think he runs the planet. Like he's the ruler.
You think that
of the planet.
Bloomberg does?
No, Zuckerberg, because he's the original.
Zuckerberg runs the planet,
Yeah.
and then Bloomberg is just like an inhabitant. He's just there. He just lives
Who doesn't
there.
know not to go to China? I don't know.
I know. Why do you go to China?
I don't understand this. Why is
Don't go to
anybody going?
China?
Stop going there.
I know.
They eat dogs, you guys.
Oh my God.
Don't go there.
So gross. And bats. They eat bat soup.
And they're still like with fur and wings, and
then
they
people
just bite them.
people write us to be like, "You guys are racist." We're just telling you not to eat bat soup.
And maybe don't have like every animal available on the open market without any kind of hygiene. Like there's no safety.
It's 2020.
You don't have to eat that way. You have like 17,000 McDonald's.
Yeah,
just go there.
Yeah, we're just giving you some tips.
Yeah, we saw the Harvard University professor in cahoots with China.
There's also one at like Boston University we talked about yesterday, and this is happening all over the country. Mm-hmm. Oh my God.
Son in Japan worried about being too close.
Oh,
yeah, I mean, I totally get it.
Carol, I love Newfies.
Newfoundlands, yeah.
Oh my God, I love Newfies.
Nice.
I have Great Danes, so I'm a big dog person. I like big dogs, and Newfies are great. Skype China, don't go there.
Yeah, Skype China.
Skype them.
Exactly. Like there's zero
you have
reason
to wear
go.
a mask.
Don't go there.
Skype them.
First time I've caught you live. Oh, hi, Donna.
So crazy. How to handle friends with whack political opinions. Well,
don't
listen,
talk about politics.
We're talking about that today. We have a thing in here about, she's obviously not read it, but there's an article in here today about how we are so divided as a country. It's like the most divided that we've been ever. And there are families that are completely torn apart right now, friends who have like cut themselves off from one another because of political differences. And so it's really hard right now because, you know, you say that you are a conservative and people will be like, mm-mm.
Yeah.
So it's, I don't know what advice to give you other than, you know.
Don't talk politics.
Yeah.
Can you just talk about your families and like what's going on just from a gossip circle and not get into what's happening in DC?
It's hard to do.
I know.
I mean, it's easier said than done, right?
Especially because politics does
it's everywhere.
affect everything.
It is everywhere. And so it's really tough.
Yeah.
To give you that advice because
somebody has a chocolate lab. That's the one color I'm missing. I need one.
I bred Josh, who won the Westminster in 2004. Look at you, Carol. That's
wow.
awesome. Good for you.
That's super cool. Somebody says, my best friend and I are totally.
I don't know what that means. What does that mean? Great Dane Roddy mix. I bet that's beautiful. Oh my gosh.
Tell those whack friends China is beautiful this time of year.
Give them a one-way ticket. I mean, good morning from Bus 126. Hello, Billy.
Oh, yeah. Somebody's like riding a bus and texting us. That's so fun.
I know.
My daughter won't let me see my granddaughter.
Angela? Oh my God. I hope it's not because of politics. That is not okay.
Yeah, that's horrific.
That is not okay.
Wow. That's horrible.
Oh my God. That's not right.
Kelly Steele Anderson writes something that's too long because we only see the top.
Anna, you're absolutely right. Pray for them. That is a great answer. I love that answer. Pray for them.
My husband can't do that because he always brings up politics.
But you're right. You should pray for them. Much love, Christopher. Howdy, Texas.
P.F. Chang's is as Chinese as I'm going to be.
P.F. Chang's is so good. Yeah, we haven't been there in a while. We need to go to P.F. Chang's.
That sounds really good now.
Yeah, you're right, though. There's always been division, but right now I think it's the worst. I think it was Dershowitz said this is the worst it's been since McCarthyism.
Yeah, it's bad.
It's like, and he's right. It's just terrible right now.
It's bad.
Yeah. It's
family and I, my friends, liberals, never talk about politics. So see, there, it can be done. Pat
yeah,
can do
I mean, even listen, like, I do what I do, and, you know, we do what we do, and I don't even like it when my family, because my family's conservative for the most part, and we have a couple stragglers here and there, but, like, at Christmas time, I don't even like it when my family talks politics at Christmas and at Thanksgiving and stuff.
Even though you agree.
Even though we agree. I don't, it's like, I just don't want to, because we do it all day, I don't want to talk, because I know that my family wants my opinion on stuff, and I'm like, can we just not talk about politics, you know, I don't want to do it. I want to hear about your family, I want to hear about you, I want to hear about like what's been going on over there, because I don't see them all the time, and so we sort of have a rule that we don't talk about this kind of stuff, you know, because I want to hear about you.
I mean, so it can be done. You don't have to talk about politics.
I mean, you know.
Hi, Cheryl Day Anderson. Oh my gosh, I saw Cheryl Day Anderson giving me hearts. Hi. We've known them forever, ever and ever. Love from Delaware. Hi, Delaware. Best way to battle Dems is at the ballot box.
You're damn right.
Agreed.
That is so right.
And you guys, this whole thing is a waste
we did
of
a
time.
story the other day about how locally we're not doing so well fundraising wise.
Oh, like at this, at
the state and local levels, Republicans they're beating us. Democrats are beating us. Now we are obviously do pretty well at the national level, but locally we're not doing so well. So just make sure that you guys are engaged locally. and you know, getting out there and doing all the things.
Yeah, because like on the national level, and we talked about this, like where are people giving their money? Do you give to candidates specifically, or do you give to the RNC? Do you give to your state party? Like, how do you contribute? And apparently on a national level, the RNC totally kicking all the butt.
Yeah.
But candidates themselves are not fundraising as well as Democrats. So
yeah. James said, talk politics at Thanksgiving and save money at Christmas.
Real.
I like that. That's good.
I see what he did there.
I see what you did.
I see it.
That was good.
Good morning, good morning.
Bowling Green, Kentucky. Love you back, Terry.
What is that? A blue tick coonhound?
Yes, that's, I think,
cool.
I believe that is what Smokey is at Tennessee, the mascot
is
for
that right?
Tennessee. I know he's a coonhound. I just don't know if it's a blue tick. Yeah.
Thank you all for your trusted advice.
Oh my gosh, I don't know if we give advice.
That we're trusted.
I mean,
we're just saying what we think about stuff.
Just
I don't know if you can trust it.
Yeah,
it's just what we think about stuff.
What we
my
say.
God, I hate the thought of like somebody saying, the chick said this, therefore, and now my life is ruined.
I know, right? Oh my God. Yeah. Somebody asked, how can we contribute? I like get involved locally at your local level. I think that's probably the best way to contribute. And then engage people and say, listen, we got to vote. Make sure people are voting. Make sure people engage that way. Make sure you get young people involved, because there are a lot of young people that are just disengaged, right? And they're very important to conservatism. Very important. Because we do a lot of events like speaking engagements and stuff, and we look out into the crowd and listen, we love old people. There are a lot of old people. And we got to make sure that there are young people that are engaged in conservatism. That's what worries me the most, is that listen, I'm sure a lot of y'all are probably our age, or maybe like in your 30s and 40s. And that's fantastic. But we need 20-somethings to get engaged in conservatism. It's because we need people that are going to come up the ranks, you know? Yeah. So get your kids and your grandkids involved.
Oh, shocked we haven't mentioned Super Bowl yet.
Sports! The Bears! Who's playing again?
All I know is that Jimmy Garoppolo is in it, and I will be watching him.
He's what, a 49er?
I don't know.
Is that right? I don't know. Yeah.
I feel like,
you guys,
I don't know.
Here's the thing. I'm just going to be completely brutally honest here. I'm a college football girl. I just don't care about the NFL. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm just being completely honest. I don't care. And I
want to watch the commercials and the halftime stuff though. I get very excited about that.
That's cool. And we'll talk about it on our show, but when it comes to watching NFL, I just don't. I know people around here really get excited about the Colts. That's neat.
That's our home team.
Yeah.
I know that.
They play at Lucas Oil Stadium
of my
downtown, like right around the corner down here. That's great. Yeah.
Chocolate lab named Bob. Oh my God, I love him already.
Somebody said that her younger son is a liberal. How the heck? Well, I mean, that happens. And if he's the youngest and he's probably like close to college or in college, I don't know. I'm just making assumptions.
College will do that to kids.
It happens. Yeah, he may come around. Once he starts paying his own bills, let's see how that works out for him.
Yeah. College is a scary proposition these days.
Anna has a 16-year-old who's a huge conservative. Yay, you, Mom. But just wait till he gets into college.
That's the thing. That's where everything gets all...
It goes to hell.
Because at least when they're home, you have a chance to de-indoctrinate from high school, right?
Because we've seen kids that are in high school in our lives. We've seen kids who are in high school that go off to college and then they start changing.
Oh yeah.
You know, because these professors, man, will just warp their brains. Mm-hmm. So you got to watch out for that. They will warp them.
College play for...
Franklin Graham is being canceled in the UK. Did you see that?
I did not see that.
Yeah, because God.
What? Yeah. But what is it? A gay thing?
It's a gay thing.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
We're all from the Southeast, where college football is religion. Go Tigers! Go Dogs!
College changes them. You're right, Carolyn. Mm-hmm. College will change them, and it's just because of the indoctrination, and the professors get a hold of their brains, and they're all liberal. I mean, all the professors are liberal. It's crazy. Yeah.
Too long.
I can't. I know I can't read them if they're too long.
Good. Daughter's 25 and they're vice chair of the Maryland College Republicans.
That's awesome.
That is awesome. I don't watch and read and listen to hear you guys talk about sports. Right?
Yeah, you're right.
Well, that's why we don't.
Yeah, we just don't. And if we try,
we're bad at it when we do.
Yeah, because we were on afternoons for a while, and they wanted us to cover sports every stuff, and we were like, we're not going to even try to do that. Like, we'll sound like complete morons because we can't We can't talk about sports.
Literally, the extent of my knowledge about this weekend's game is that Jimmy Garoppolo is hot.
Yeah.
That is it.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
That's her hot take. That's it.
That worked really well.
Yeah.
Hot take.
That's her hot take, y'all.
That is my hot take.
Yeah. Okay, good, Kelly. I'm glad to see that there are conservatives. But I bet you that a lot of these conservatives on campus are quiet about it. You know, they try to, they probably, it's not like they're talking about it in their classrooms, you know? Because, I mean, and I wouldn't either probably these days, because a lot of these professors will demonize kids if they know that they are, in fact, conservative.
Especially because it's like 99% of professors are liberal whack jobs.
Yeah, yeah. I totally agree, Jody. You have to be an example for your kids. You have to be a conservative example for your children. But then they go off into the world, and they have professors who will, and they will demonize them. They will make them feel like crap. They will give them worse grades. You know, they can be penalized for being conservative. That's not okay. Yeah. But it is the way that it is, right? Yeah, professors will tell conservative kids that they're anarchists and that they're fascists and that they're, you know, and that they're racist and that they're terrible people. I mean, this is what's happening.
Faith, I like the commercials and the Garofalo. I do know it's Garoppolo.
Yeah, Linda said their daughters are conservative and quiet about it in college. Yeah.
It's just easier to be.
It is easier. You just suck it up, you get through school, you get your degree, and you get out.
Especially if you feel that your entire circle of friends doesn't think the way that you do.
Yeah.
I can see just keeping that on the DL.
It just sucks for conservative kids these days. It's like they're the counterculture, you know? We are the counterculture, which is crazy.
Mitzi says her daughter's in grad school and has stayed conservative.
Good for her.
That's awesome.
Good for
her. Yeah, when you're conservative, you're judged and ostracized. Mm-hmm. It's true.
You are. Well, college professors, why are they so liberal? I don't know. I don't know how that happened either, because I used to teach at the college level. But like I always say, I never told people what my political affiliation was. I just taught the freaking subject.
Yeah.
But I'm not in that setting anymore. Obviously, I'm doing what I do. We talk about lesbian tacos on the air. This is what my job is completely different.
Did you guys hear yesterday's show?
So different,
because that's when we revisited our lesbian taco story.
Yeah,
which is a great story. If you haven't listened to it, look for the Chicks on the Right podcast and then listen to yesterday's show.
I don't know, Kenneth. Have we ever worn a toga on Casual Friday? We should totally bring that back.
There is no Casual Friday here because every day is casual.
We basically wear sweats.
Yeah, we can wear PJs here
every day. But we should make it Toga Friday. I think that would be.
It sounds cold to me.
Yeah, in the summer it'd be fun.
Maybe
it's still cold though, because it's cold here every day.
That's the problem. They keep this building so freaking cold.
Yeah, and you're right. Who wants to be verbally abused because you're conservative? I don't want to be abused. I would probably do this if I were a student. I'd do the same thing. I would be like, I'm just going to keep my mouth shut. I'm going to put my head down, get my work done, and get the hell out of here.
Yeah, Was daughter a liberal until we told her to educate herself? She's now a young Republican. Good.
I love it. That's fantastic. Okay, I love all of these.
Anderson Christian College, and all three came out flaming libs.
How?
Holy cow.
I can kind of see that, though. Some of these Christian colleges are not Christian anymore. I mean, look at Notre Dame.
Yeah.
Notre Dame is so freaking liberal. My gosh.
I mean, really, it's like if you don't go to Hillsdale, you're just kind of screwed,
yeah,
right? Like you're throwing your kids to the wolves no matter what.
Right. You just have to, it's really dependent on the parents.
But it's not, because once you have a conservative kid that hits college, they are out of your hands. It's whatever you've taught them, it doesn't matter because they're in a new surrounding and you're not there.
You have to hope for the best. Yeah.
It's not a parenting thing.
Sorry, Maria. Go to work. Have a good day.
Bye, Maria. I didn't see what she said.
She said we're gonna make her late for work. We don't want to make you late for work. We don't want you to lose your job.
Yeah, I don't know of a lot of conservative colleges, seriously, other than Hillsdale. That's the one I hear about all the time.
Liberty University. If you want to send your kid to Liberty, it's pretty conservative Christian. I would never. Oh my God, that's so sweet, Justin. You're very sweet. I taught writing in an engineering department.
Maintain his conservatism, lost roles in shows because of it. Wow, I can't imagine being like in the arts. You know what I mean? In the fine arts.
Yeah.
And being a conservative, you've got to be like one in a million.
Oh my gosh.
This point.
And that's what I was in liberal arts in undergrad school. And now I look at that and I think, God, I don't know how. I mean, back then, I just don't remember ever there being like a political slant or too much of a political slant. I didn't really think about it so much, but that was like 89 through 93, right? So I don't remember that at all. I just don't remember it being so political back then. Mm-mm. And then, and then grad school, was what, like 96, 97 through 2000. So I just don't remember it being so political, y'all. I don't. And then
it's definitely recent.
It's exponentially different now. Mm-hmm. It really is,
Glenn Beck's daughter was turned.
No. Is she a liberal? Glenn Beck's daughter is a liberal?
Oh my God. I need to know what school she went to.
Somebody back that up. Somebody tell me that is
Holy
true.
Cow.
Like, we have one person say that Glenn Beck's daughter is a liberal. Is that true? Glenn Beck's daughter is a liberal.
Oh my gosh. I mean, you have to wonder, like, in a case like that, is it pure rebellion?
Yeah. Like, it's kind of like being the preacher's daughter.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if you're raised in that and then you're just like, woo!
Right.
Because you're
footloose.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
You are footloose.
You're footloose. And you're like, I'm going to do the exact opposite.
I am going to go dance on top of, like, cars and stuff, Daddy.
Can you imagine if that's true? I have to look that up.
She's looking it up right now.
I got to look it up, you guys.
Like, well, that is crazy. Oh, my gosh. Okay. She hasn't any liberal professors. I wonder where that is. I didn't see what college that was. You know what? Ashley, you're right. Life would be easier if we respected each other. But there was a time where we did that, Ashley. There was a time where we did respect each other's beliefs. There was a time where we could sit down and we could disagree with each other and not hate one another. Seriously. I know that that's hard to believe, but there was a time where we could do that.
Now, this is 6 years ago. But there's a headline that says, liberal Catholics brainwashed my daughter into thinking I was anti-LGBT.
Wow.
So I don't know if this was 6 years ago.
What's GCC? Our daughter is at GCC right now. What is GCC? I don't know what that is. I have no idea. But you're right about Glenn Beck's daughter. I think that she'll probably be all right. The kids go through the phase. They go through the phases where they're like, my dad, he's a jerk, he doesn't know anything. And then they're like, wait, my dad.
And he's got grandkids even.
Okay. Yeah, and you're right, Lori. If professors were teaching instead of stumping, we wouldn't have all this craziness. I mean, listen, I'm not saying that I was perfect. I just taught, but that's what I did. I taught. I had a job to teach a subject, and when I taught at the college level, I went in there and I taught the subject. I don't understand why liberals are even going in there and talking about politics, like, because a lot of times they have the job to teach like English or something. Why are you talking about politics in an English class? Like, what is the deal? It's one thing if you're teaching political science or you're teaching, like, I can't even think of another example. But I don't understand why they're teaching politics like in any other class but a political class. I don't get it.
It's the free stuff.
Yeah.
That they offer young people.
They really like the free stuff when they offer like this free college and free this and free that. And then you're like, how is it supposed to get paid for? Well, rich people. All the rich people will pay for it.
Somebody said that the reason we're so divided is simply because of abortion, because all other issues are some middle ground. And I just don't think that's true, because now we're looking at, do we want capitalism or socialism?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how you
reconcile that.
Yeah. Like, it's just completely on opposite ends of the spectrum.
And that's why I think both of us, I mean, you say this a lot, if it's Bernie as their candidate, it is such a clear delineation. I mean, it's going to be so easy for people, a lot of us, to go, well, that's an easy choice.
Yeah.
That's a very easy, and for anybody on the fence, I mean, if you believe in American capitalism, it's a clear choice. It's got to be Donald Trump. If you vote for Bernie Sanders, that is a freaking disaster. We've talked about what that looks like. What does that look like, you guys, as Bernie Sanders in the White House?
Imagine the day after the election, what would happen to the markets?
Yeah.
What would happen to your retirement savings?
Yeah.
Like, everything will fall apart.
Like what?
Instantly.
And we're not even trying to be dramatic.
No. That's like, there's no other conclusion that you can draw. The only reason, I mean, anybody who tries to credit Obama for our economy right now
is
I
high.
want to punch them in the face.
You are high.
Totally high.
Yeah.
Because it was Obama himself who said, well, I'd have to find some sort of magic wand to get jobs back into the country. Well, Trump did that without a magic wand.
Yeah.
He did it because he raised consumer and business confidence by deregulating and by lowering taxes and then letting the market do what it does.
Yeah.
I don't know how this isn't just insanely obvious to everybody.
Yeah.
But it's
and
not.
and they don't even want just socialism. You know, I mean, the stuff that they're talking about like the Bolshevik Revolution of 1917. I mean, this is crap that like his organizers, the people that like run his campaign, are talking about this garbage. They're talking about getting rid of landlords. I mean, well, we may not have to kill them.
As long as we just abolish, like, property rights. And this is how they talk.
And it's like just normal talk to them. This is just like everyday talk. It's no big deal to them. And the mainstream media is ignoring this garbage, just ignoring it. And oh, by the way, if we don't win, there's going to be violence in the streets. I mean, they're crazy.
Yeah.
Absolutely crazy. And we don't want to tell everybody what we want to do and all of our policies until we actually get in there. And when we get in there, then we'll go ahead and
control everybody.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Crazy.
I mean, if Bernie is literally the antithesis of freedom. Like, he's the opposite of what freedom is and what America is. And I don't care. All these people keep saying, Susan Sarandon is another one. I saw her tweet just the other day. Oh my God, look at this old video of Bernie talking like 77 years ago. Listen how consistent he was. He's consistently crazy.
I'm so sick of this consistency
I am too.
bull crap. I mean, this is the Joe Rogan, Michael Moore, and Susan Sarandon. They're all talking about how he's consistently communist.
I don't know why consistency matters at all if the person is crazy.
Yeah, and it's maddening. Somebody asked if you've ever punched anybody in the face.
I have not. I do not condone actual violence. I just
No.
like to talk about it.
I've been punched in the face.
Really?
Oh yeah, I've been punched in the face. The first time I was ever punched in the face was when I was about 8 years old. It was on the monkey bars. I can't remember the kid. I think his name was Aaron. And I went flying off the monkey bars and I had to go into the nurse's office. He didn't mean to. He was playing Batman, but he like cold cocked me right in the face. Yeah, I was.
Hi, Terry.
Hi, Terry. Come say hi.
Hi. Wait
Yeah.
till I come.
Terry's gonna say hi.
Oh
Terry
my
is the
gosh, I
queen
don't
of
know
radio in Indianapolis.
Everyone.
Oh, what did you bring us?
Look, I've made. These are
Smells
fried
delicious.
chicken skins.
Oh.
Just the
wow.
skins
Okay.
of the chicken,
Like the
fried.
outside
Just
of
the
fried
outside.
chicken. Oh.
She's gonna.
my
Are you gonna make?
God.
Is that for Rob?
It's for Rob.
Rob is. Will you eat this?
Yeah.
Rob will eat it.
Rob will eat
Although
it.
I don't know, he's very finicky.
He is.
You know,
he doesn't even.
He
like,
doesn't even like sweets.
He doesn't like sweets.
Like,
It's really
what kind
odd.
of a commie person doesn't
Yeah.
like sweets?
Who are you? You want me to do Michael Moore again? That was my impression of Michael. Is that mean? I'm not. Listen, I'm just Michael Moore shaming.
Oh God! Search for a video of shirtless Bernie in Moscow. I think I've accidentally seen it, and I've tried to block that out. Right, because that was the reaction. That was it right
Oh
there.
God, sorry, that was gross.
Yeah, Jeffrey Dahmer was consistent.
Yeah.
This is the point I've been making since the get-go. If
Right?
consistency is really all we're looking for, why not marry a serial killer? Because you know they're consistent.
I mean, these people are nuts. Just nuts.
Hi, Houston.
Oh, Ted Bundy. The Ted Bundy
It
series.
starts.
It starts
this
tonight.
weekend. Is it tonight?
I thought it was tonight. You said it was tonight.
Okay, I couldn't remember what I said yesterday because I'm so old. But I'm so excited for that
Yes,
because it's with the woman. It was with his live-in girlfriend that he had for 6
Yeah.
years, and then with her daughter that like he was a stepdad. Oh my God, I'm so obsessed with the Ted Bundy story.
She is.
Obsessed.
She is totally the girl that would have, when Ted Bundy was like, I need help.
I would have been
I
like,
need
"Oh
help
my
in
God,
my
let me help
van.
you."
And she would have been like, oh my God, let me help you. Yeah.
Because he would have had the fake cast, and he would have been like trying to carry a million things, and I would have been like,
Yeah.
he's pretty
And
good
I would have
looking.
been like, bug off. I'm not going to help you, you psycho weirdo. I know what
I
you're
would
trying to
have
do.
totally done it. I would have
Yeah,
helped.
she would have
in a
helped
minute.
him.
Yeah.
This is the difference between us. One of the many differences. This is the difference.
I would have so gotten into all the cars.
I know. She would.
I just know me. The good news, though,
Yeah.
is that I'm not brunette. So, see, I have that going
Is that,
for me.
was that, he had a type?
Oh, yeah. Every single girl.
Was it brunette?
Like, if you look at the 30 girls that he killed, they, like, are almost identical twins. It's crazy.
I didn't know
He
they
had
were
a
all
type.
brunette.
Yeah, he had a
Shut
huge
up,
type.
babies. Somebody just asked me to do that. I'm sorry. It wasn't just random. Like, I just don't scream that randomly in my house. Just so you know. Somebody just asked me to do
Yes,
that.
a Ted Bundy. There's another
Yes.
5-part documentary on Amazon Prime that is specifically focused on the relationship that he had with that
because they
woman.
haven't made enough money off of his, horrific crimes, and it's the poor families that have suffered enough, haven't suffered enough, so they're going to make more money off of his horrific crimes, and she's going to watch it.
It's purely for my entertainment.
Yeah.
It's so fascinating, though. To me, it's like he's a case study, right? Like he's a case study of crazy. I mean, he should be studied.
She was a psychology major, if that makes any sense. Therein lies, why
I like freak shows.
She's obsessed with that, and she's obsessed with people who eat couches.
And the ashes. Remember the one? What's that show called?
Crazy
Strange
people who
Addictions,
eat, crazy
or something
people
like that.
who eat couches.
Remember the chick who ate her husband's ashes?
Yeah, and it's always on TLC.
TLC, yeah.
You notice that?
And
It's
I
always,
love those shows.
That and like my 4,000-pound life.
Right? Yeah, because
know?
there's the 1,000-pound sisters right now.
Yeah.
I've only seen one episode,
Uh-huh.
and I don't like them. I don't like them. Thank you. I'm obsessed with. Well, yeah, freaks. Freaks are great to watch, are they not?
Mm-hmm. They make you feel better about like yourself. Yeah, yeah. Because you're like, because you look around, you're like, my house is a complete disaster. Well, but at least I'm not living a 4,000-pound life.
That's right.
I'm good. I feel like I'm good here. I feel like I've done all right with my life.
For real.
I feel like it's good. I'm not eating a couch cushion right now. I mean, I maybe eat this whole bag of Cheetos, but
it's not a couch
It's not a
cushion.
couch.
It's actual food.
So I feel like I'm all right.
Did you buy Bernie perfume?
No, please tell me there's not such a thing. I don't even know what you're saying to me right now.
Is that a thing?
What is happening?
Yeah, why did I attend KU? Because
Oh,
when
my
I was
God.
married before, I was with a guy that was in the military, and he was stationed at Leavenworth, and so that's where I went. But I also grew up in Lawrence, Kansas, so it was kind of a family school. Go to Walmart? I don't know what that means.
I love Walmart.
Happy birthday! 60th birthday to Mike!
Happy birthday.
Saw the picture of Mike with the sea dogs. Yeah, that was 4 years ago on my Instagram.
I always snack when I watch my 600-pound life. So you get ice cream.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Because then you're like, well, I'm not going to get that big.
I mean, what is it?
So, I mean, this entire canister of Pringles is fine.
I mean, so what?
'Cause
I'm okay. That is the greatest.
Hoarders.
She watched that for a long time.
I watched it like the first couple seasons,
Yeah.
and then they all became the same, and then it was no longer like the novelty of
You
it
guys,
had worn
I
off.
can't watch it because it gives me so much anxiety because I am like an organizational freak. So I'd be like, I can't. I just can't. I get so freaked out by that show.
I just don't like all the animal droppings.
Because
That's
I
the
want
part
to
that
come
grosses
and
me out.
organize all your closets.
But could you do a hoarder's house, or would you just be like, this is way too
I would
gross?
need them to get all of the stuff out, and then I could go in and organize stuff. But I mean, like, I get heart palpitations just watching all of the stuff. I mean, because people would have like dead cats in there.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, oh God, how do you live
Do you
like
remember
that?
the chick that like shat into plastic bags? And then she just tied them up in like a baggie and literally had a closet full of that.
Yes, I do remember that. Like, who does this?
This is that. I think that was the last episode I watched, and then I was like,
you're
I'm out.
I'm out. People are saving the shat. When you're a shat saver, I'm out.
That was like the limit. For
I
me.
am out.
That was when
This
I
is where
reached
you
the limit.
lose me. Yeah.
I haven't seen 90 Day Fiance.
My
I don't know what
mother
that
and
is.
my mother and my mother-in-law are obsessed with that show. What is it?
Which one?
It's like a 70-year-old woman show.
What
it's
is?
90 Day Fiance.
I don't know what they
like
do.
they
on that.
both, my mother and my mother-in-law both, they have to be home in time for that show. Like they're
That's like appointment TV.
yeah,
for them?
yes, it's
Okay,
it's
what is
appointment
it?
TV.
I need to know about this.
You guys have to tell me, like, because I asked both of them, like, what is the show? And they're like, oh, it's when somebody comes over from another country or something, and then they have 90 days to figure out whether or not they're going to stay married or in the country, or I may be wrong. You guys can fill me
So
in.
it's always from another country?
I guess, I don't know, but my mother is obsessed with the show. Obsessed.
gonna have to check that
and so
out.
is my mother-in-law. I mean, they're both, it's the funniest thing, because she's like, I have to be home for my show.
But it's not her stories. It's just a show.
Yeah, I mean, it's replaced the stories. It's that show is so.
Married at First Sight. Do you know that I know a girl that was on the very first one of those?
Really?
Mm-hmm.
90 days to get married. And then sometimes they decide that they don't like each other, right? Like it's a big deal.
Wow.
Yeah.
And so they don't. It's not like they've met first, right?
I think they're set up. I think they're set up. I think.
Wow.
I don't know. You're asking me questions I don't know. I just know that my mother and my mother-in-law are both obsessed with it, and they're both in their 70s.
Here's my Georgia gear. Somebody was just asking.
And here's Tennessee.
We have scarves.
Isn't it the
and
greatest?
headbands.
I know, it's the greatest.
But I didn't wear Georgia today because I wore it yesterday.
Shat. Yeah, they're mail order brides. That's what it is.
Oh my gosh.
I know, right?
I gotta
Right,
see that.
Eduardo? Like it's like they're obsessed. Who would have thought?
I know a lot of people are into The Bachelor. I watched
I've
that
never
for the
gotten
first
into
couple
it.
seasons too, and then I was like, okay, Tristan and Ryan are together, and I don't care about anybody
We
else.
have not hid the booze. Y'all would see it. If we had booze, we'd be showing it to you.
Well,
we used to have some
do
in
have
here,
it.
and then people.
We have it.
We had like a big thing of vodka
We
in
still
here.
have some.
Do we have some?
But
still?
it's
We
been
have it.
closed and sealed forever in a drawer.
And people
I
used to
swear.
come in here and take nips of it, and then all of a sudden the whole bottle was gone. It was like, seriously?
And that was our nice vodka that we
Right?
got from our publisher.
I know.
Somebody drank all of it.
Divorced at 10 Days is the sequel.
Podcast was lit. I'm
Yeah.
so glad you liked it.
AF! Uh-huh.
But it was not drip. So don't use that because I was
I-
wrong about that word.
I
so
kind
don't
of
say
forgot
that.
what that meant. I forgot like half the
Drip
words.
is only about your appearance. You can only have a drip appearance, but you cannot say a podcast is
My
drip.
husband likes ghost adventures. He likes that stuff, like the paranormal stuff. He likes that stuff.
I don't watch ghosts.
Yeah, he likes that stuff.
We
probably
are
have to
late.
get out.
Holy
You guys-
crap! It's 8:20.
I know you
oh
guys.
my gosh,
I know you
we're
guys.
late.
You guys, we could sit and talk to you guys for
I know.
like 4 hours. I swear to God, it's like
It's 8:20.
we all need to meet at a bar or like, right? Am I right?
I know.
We should totally all
We
meet
should.
somewhere. Like seriously, can you guys meet us in Indianapolis, like downtown at a bar somewhere? We should all do that.
Remember, we tried to do this a long time ago, and then we ended up having to rent out a banquet hall.
I know, and we
was
did
a
it,
big
and
ordeal.
we stayed until like midnight. It was so fun.
It was really fun.
You guys,
Our
we
meet
should
and
do
greet.
that because you guys are too fun.
It was super fun.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's plan that.
All right, we gotta go. You guys have a
gotta
really
go.
good
We
weekend.
have to work.
Enjoy the Jimmy Garoppolo game.
Yeah, and the Ted
um,
Bundy thing is tonight for all you freaky weirdos that want to watch that with her. It's on tonight. I don't know what network it's on though.
It's Amazon Prime.
Okay, it's on that. Yeah.
Enjoy it.
And I'll be at a swim meet. So, anyways, you guys have a great weekend. Bring it in. Oh! We will talk to you on Monday.